miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me by my walk. You're gonna miss me by my talk. Oh, you're gonna miss me when I'm gone.
Anna Kendrick. Woo, on Channel 95.7, it's 8:08.
Reading a little Cosmo to my friend Connie here, and it got a little
Steamy?
little steamy.
Little steamy. That's the end of that conversation because we cannot talk about it on the radio.
Squeeze your eyes shut. Don't just close them, really squeeze them is one of the lines, as in your eyes. So that is the magic of
Don't
Cosmo.
close them, squeeze them. Really?
This is a magazine that your 70-year-old mother
My 79-year-old mother.
subscribes to, and she is getting...
She doesn't get it anymore.
Oh, she's done with it?
Oh, yeah. She called several times because they kept sending it to her.
I would have taken it.
No, she called several times. So now she gets, what does she get? Entertainment Weekly.
Okay.
And something else. And every time I'm there, she's like, do you want these? I go, no. I have Facebook now, Mom. I don't need magazines.
Right.
You don't need
Give
anything.
them to your dentist. Do old people go to the dentist?
Yeah.
Do they have real teeth?
Yes.
Okay.
They both have real teeth.
And then they have to go to the dentist for like teeth cleaning?
Yes.
They don't have the teeth that you put in the cup?
Yeah, they don't have dentures.
Okay.
No.
Because if they had those, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
When do you get those?
Dentures?
Yeah. Isn't that just part of being old?
You don't always have to get them. No, my grandma, my dad's mom, was 3 months away from being 100 years old when she died, and she had beautiful teeth.
Had
still.
all of her teeth.
All of them.
Do your parents go to the dentist every 6 months?
Yes.
Or is it like a kid then where you don't have to? Like kids
No, they
go
go
every year.
They go.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I think when I am older, I'm going to want the teeth in the cup.
No, you don't.
No?
If you can keep your teeth, you want to keep your teeth.
Oh,
If you can.
Okay.
Which you can.
you can.
Floss and brush, and
then
you should be okay.
Oh, so you get the teeth in the cup because you don't floss and brush.
Well, sometimes maybe you have some sort of a disease that you didn't know about.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a dentist.
Like,
nor am I an oral surgeon. How
Like,
would I know these things?
I want to start being old. Like I'm 70 and I start losing teeth again, and then it's like the tooth fairy comes, I get a little extra cash.
That doesn't happen, I don't think.
Oh, you just lose them all, or they're rotten. I don't know
have
what
no idea.
happens with. I just thought every old person got teeth in a cup, and then they can't chew gum.
No.
Oh,
No.
so old people go to the dentist.
Yes.
Do old people do everything that we do?
Not everything.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Actually, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
I don't know. What are you talking
Some
about?
old people are happy that they don't have to do that anymore.
Oh.
I mean, certain things.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be.
I feel like my wife maybe then is living a little older than she
She's
she
living
shows.
twice her age.
Yeah, she definitely is doing that. But she doesn't have teeth in a cup at all. She has contacts. She takes those out.
Yeah.
But old people, they get those glasses when you read.
Sometimes old people can't drive.
Right. Because they can't see over the dashboard anymore. You shrink.
Sometimes.
I'm gonna
they might have stuff going
I'm
on.
going to start shrinking. I want to start shrinking. I want to have teeth in a cup.
Oh, my gosh.
And I want to have very thin
I have
hair.
saved this for you. That's so weird that you brought this up. I wanted to read you this email.
Okay, can't wait.
Just the first paragraph
Can't wait to hear it.
of an email that my Uncle Dick sent to us. This is my dad's brother.
Okay.
Okay.
How old is he? 80? 60?
81. My dad's 83. He's 81.
Okay, 81-year-old
My
Dick.
dad's little brother.
Okay.
Who's 81. Hello, family. A couple weeks ago. Oh, wait. The subject line?
Yeah.
Another inch and 1/2.
Oh, what are we talking about, Uncle Dick?
Well, you reminded me because we were talking about old people.
Okay.
Hello, family. A couple weeks ago, I was in a clinic, so I took advantage of a height measuring device, and the results were very
Height measuring device.
Let me
Sorry,
finish.
carry on.
And the results were very disturbing, as it revealed that since I last did this about 15 years ago, I have lost another inch and 1/2, making a total of 3 1/2 inches over the past 30 or so years. That's it.
Sincerely, Uncle Dick.
Love to one and all. Dick, Barbara, and Coco.
So at Thanksgiving, I'm going to need some help getting some stuff off the top shelf I can no longer reach.
He sent that to every person in our immediate family.
I love that he calls it a height measuring device.
And I love that it's an inch and 1/2. Not an inch and a half.
No.
An inch and 1/2.
1.5 inches.
And then I think my dad, I don't think talks like that. And they pretty much had the same life.
Old people talk
like they
like
grew up
that.
in Lansing. They both went to Notre Dame. They both
Okay.
became engineers. They both worked for GM. They both
Okay.
retired from GM.
They married the same woman.
No.
No.
My Uncle Dick says an inch and 1/2. And my dad, I'm assuming, says an inch and a half.
Right.
But isn't that weird?
Maybe just because that's how he wanted to type
Like
it.
we all just needed to know that he's lost 3 1/2 inches over the past 30 years.
But here's the deal. He went 15 years without a height measuring device. And then suddenly...
Well, he wasn't at the clinic.
Suddenly one avails itself to him, and he says, you know what, I'm going to take advantage of this height measuring device. I'm going to go... Oh, and he remembers that he had lost some height in the previous 15 years.
Yep.
So he's like, over the course of 30 years, I've lost this much height. But just in the 15 where I have previously had lost this, now currently I have added to that total by subtracting another 1.5
What do you think anybody responded to that? Like, I didn't respond. I just saved it so I could tell you.
Sorry. And I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem.
Man,
It made me laugh out loud, and that I didn't respond because I'm like, what do you say to that?
What do you write in response to
your
that?
81-year-old uncle who was
So
lost.
no one responded? There wasn't a chain?
Nobody responded at all. Nobody replied at all.
Sorry.
So I don't know if anybody responded
Right.
to my poor, short Uncle Dick.
You know what you should send him? You know that song that I'm thinking of right now? Don't Want No. You should send him the YouTube video to that song.
No.
Yes.
No.
And just send him the lyrics then, and he would think it was about him.
No.
If you put a comma there,
No.
man. I mean, like you're pausing and saying
Don't
man.
want no short man.
Exactly. Like you're calling him man.
Short people
You
got no
Oh,
reason.
No.
that's one he would get.
But that's not his name. This is his name. That song's about him. Hey, found a song about you, Uncle Dick. Here it is. Don't know what you did to this lady, but she doesn't want to hang out with you at all. What did you do to make her so mad?
I don't think he would get the humor,
Send
Curtis.
it right
no,
now.
Curtis, I'm not sending it. He would not get that.
Oh, someone would. No, there's nothing to get. It said his name is Dick, and he is now short, and she doesn't want that. Right,
No,
man?
Curtis.
Not doing it.
No.
I'll send it. Is he on the Facebook?
Nope.
LinkedIn?
He's 81 years old.
What
He
do
is not on the
81-year-olds do?
Facebook.
What is he on? Do I have to send him
He's
like a VHS?
on email.
He's on the email. Send him-
Another 1.5
I could send him
Who talks like that?
I could send him a VHS cassette tape of that. Hey, put this in your VCR. Who even sings that song, Amanda? Do you remember who sings that? Don't want no.
I do not remember.
I do.
Who
Wait, who
sings
is it?
it?
Oh.
I love her. Whoever it is. We're typing it now. Now I just got Connie to Google that.
20 finger. Oh, it's on a 20 finger CD. It's Salt and Pepper.
Yes.
I used to have that CD.
I knew it was Salt and Pepper.
Yeah.
Send him the Salt and Pepper video.
No.
lady. Here you are, Uncle Dick. Sorry you're short. Man. These guys apparently hate you. I love it.
I hate it.
Connie and Curtis.
826 at Channel 95.7 with Connie and Curtis.
Yeah, about an hour, we're going to be talking with Lori. Lori is doing the Shark Tank thing. She's going to be on Friday. We've had a lot of Michigan people on the Shark Tank because they kind of expanded their web, their net, if you will.
She's from Whitehall.
And they came to the Midwest and said, hey, what do you have that you want to show off? And she's going to be in about an hour.
I saw a stat this morning that said that every single person in the world thinks, like adult, we all think that we have invented something brilliant.
Man.
That we haven't invented, but we thought, oh, it would be
Yeah.
great if there was a blank.
Well, and then you see...
And I've definitely thought that at least 27 or 52 times.
You see something similar to what you would have done, and you're like, I invented that.
Remember when I said we needed this?
We needed that. I knew that we needed that. What happened? Yeah, that happens all the time. What were we just talking about yesterday? The Mexican muffin store, Senior Muffin. That is something that definitely needs to happen. Grand Rapids needs a Senior Muffin.
By the way,
Yeah.
when we were leaving for our lunch yesterday,
Yeah.
walked into Tom's office. He was listening to that conversation from yesterday morning.
Oh, no.
I go, oh, what now?
Am I going to have to talk to him?
If we walk in there and he's listening and we're off the air
Yeah.
and he's listening to a portion of our show, I always know that Russ was like, "Could you check this out, please?" They were kind of naughty at 8:53 this
Oh.
morning or whatever.
Is that
I'm
what
like,
happened?
No, he said you made him laugh out loud so hard he wanted to hear it again.
What?
What? I know. He was doing legs at the time at the gym.
Oh, he doesn't
and
do legs.
Everybody in the rack room looked around at him and was like, "What? Why is he cracking up? This guy's just laughing."
Probably laughing at his scrawny little legs. what they thought. That's what they thought was
Tom
going on.
is definitely a weightlifter. He's got a lot of muscles.
He does. He's very big in the chest and arms, and his legs are okay. But yeah, he's not who you would imagine to be like a big block person. He's top heavy, certainly.
Do you think so?
Don't you? Yeah.
Well, I don't think we see his legs. He's always got pants on.
And they're just tiny little pants.
No,
yes, they are.
no, he doesn't. He definitely doesn't look like one of those guys who is.
Oh, he does to me.
Really?
Yeah, like I definitely get that vibe from him every time I see him.
Oh, I don't.
So when I hear that he's doing legs and laughing,
I think he mocks those guys actually. So I don't think.
Oh, well, it takes one to know one, right? Is that that's what I would say? Never to
Maybe.
his face because of the whole big on top that I mentioned. Like he's a crusher.
He just said you were funny and gave you a compliment, and now you're slamming him.
He said that to you. He didn't say that to me.
Well, that's because you were at the Griffins game. You left at like
Seriously.
10:01 yesterday. What do you
Well,
expect?
I had a hockey game that started at 11. I had to do things, right? I got to get out. I'm a busy guy.
Well, then don't be upset when people talk about you behind your back.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Normally, when somebody talks behind your back, though, then you don't tell other people.
It was a good thing.
Oh, it's a compliment,
Yeah,
right?
He was
okay.
complimenting you and saying Curtis actually made. Actually.
There's the one. Did he say actually? Did he?
actually made me laugh out
Wow.
loud today.
Curtis actually did something that I thought was funny
and he was
today.
playing it. He was getting ready to play it for somebody else, and I happened to walk in.
Oh, that's exactly what you want. You got to listen to this. This is great.
And it was somebody who runs another radio station.
because it's never as good as like the next person thinks.
He cracked up again.
Like to him it's funny, but
Yeah.
what was the other guy doing? Yeah.
I don't
funny.
even think he had a grin.
Exactly.
He just sat there stone faced.
That's
I don't
like
even think he was
you
paying
can
attention.
have a movie that you love. You think this is the funniest movie, and you watch it, and it maybe just struck a chord with you because you'll
Yep.
tell 4 or 5 people, you got to see this movie. It's hilarious. And then you say, what'd you think of that movie? And they're like, it was all
It
right.
was
And you're like,
okay.
it was okay.
Yeah.
It's hilarious.
Well, you can't build stuff up that big.
Right.
When you build it up that big, it's never as great as you think it is.
Like you had said that the Prince performance at Saturday Night Live was abysmal. I turned it on. I'm like,
I didn't say it was abysmal.
I'm like, that guy has three eyes.
Never
That's
said it was
crazy.
abysmal.
What-
I said that I was let down because he didn't play any 80s.
He did.
played Prince music and he does a fine job, but
And
he didn't play
weird.
any 80s anything. So to me, I was not really overjoyed by it.
Does it count as a medley if you are meddling songs that no one knows? That's what I was wondering with Katie, like because you didn't know which song ended and which one was new in
Yes.
in the thing. Because there were like 4 different. And one he's playing the keyboard, and then one he's playing the guitar, and one he's playing the maracas.
Mm-hmm.
One he's just holding a cymbal up as high as he can and hitting it with a stick. And you're like, Prince, what is the deal here?
Remember the Stars on 45 medley?
No,
You don't?
no. How does that go?
Oh, it's just a bunch of songs mushed together, but you would know all the songs, but like your girls wouldn't, so they would listen to it. They don't know the songs, but it's still a medley.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
So a medley is a medley just if you meddle
Yeah.
some songs. Speaking of songs, I did have a busy day yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
What with the Griffins, and we had basketball practice, we had cheerleading practice.
Okay.
We had to make some salt dough because we have to.
Salt dough? What
well,
is
we got to make a
that?
diorama, and of course it needs
Oh,
a
yeah.
salt cave. So we had to do that yesterday. We're very busy.
Wow,
So,
that's something I haven't thought about in 30 years.
and I also had the song to write, the very specific Amanda's Last Day song.
right.
So I had to enlist the help of someone, and I should be ready to sing that song.
Do I need to
before
be
10 today.
preparing some music for this song?
I am going to need you to help me.
Okay.
Yeah, or I can help myself.
What do I have to help you do? Sing it?
You're a background singer. Can you
Okay.
do this?
I love that.
Amanda, 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 Amanda.
Yes.
Try it.
Amanda, 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 Amanda.
Okay, Nick. Maybe I'll have Nick do it.
That's fine.
It'll be all right. So yeah, the song definitely should be ready by 10. But I had to enlist the help of several others because it's not. I just had a very busy day yesterday, so it's not 100% original Curtis. I will say that some other people helped me with it, and I
Okay.
appreciate that.
Well, I can't wait to hear it.
Kind of like the CMAs last night, if you're watching, and then they're thanking a million people. You know, same kind of thing. I'll have a lot of people to thank.
And he's talking about that because it is Amanda's last day today.
Right.
And she's moving back to Wisconsin. She's getting out of radio. Mike is staying here for now. I'm answering all the questions that everybody's going to be
We've
asking.
been
Thank you.
getting a lot of emails. Hey,
Mike
what-
is staying here for now. No, they are not broken up. They are
No?
going to share custody of their dog, Emmy. What am I missing, Amanda Rue?
I think that about covers it.
Oh, she's going to be working in customer service.
Yeah, out of
in
radio.
the Milwaukee area.
With her friend right at a cube next to her.
Moving back in with her parents.
Recipe for disaster.
Today is her last day. She is moving out of Grand Rapids and to Wisconsin either tonight or tomorrow, depending on how quickly they load the truck.
You could not have picked a rainier day to be moving stuff
Yeah.
in and out of your apartment.
Yeah.
Good times.
It's okay,
This is a good decision for you. Mm-hmm. Sad for us.
Yeah.
Good for Amanda.
But you know what? You roll. It's like they say, you got to roll. I don't know who says that specifically. I think I've
Bob
heard.
Seger says it in one of his
roll
songs.
me away is what he says. and that's what we're hoping to do, is roll one of us
All
away.
right, here's some of our favorite moments from Amanda.
And now, time.
Like the cool kids.
849 Channel 95.7, Connie Curtis, 44 degrees, rain today.
Hold on. We, over the course of the 2 years here on the radio at Channel 95.7, have made a lot of jokes about you and your IT guy at work boyfriend.
Yeah, you have.
And how, he will drop everything and fix your computer and none of that.
And since we've known that Amanda was leaving, we have tried to get everything in our power to
Yes.
get everything around us fixed because we know that
Absolutely.
perk is going away when she goes away.
Now,
Today's Amanda's last day.
I always thought that we were just kind of exaggerating, trying to be kind of pick at you a little bit. But it's Amanda's last day. We were just playing a montage of Amanda's favorite moments, like
Yep.
our favorite moments of Amanda.
Yep.
And it is blasting out of the office. I ran to go get some cake
Out of the engineering office.
out of the engineering office.
where
So
our IT guy lives.
I walk in, and it's just the IT guy just sitting there doing his work with it blaring.
You could hear it all around the entire building.
We're never on.
the
in
whole
there.
fifth floor, you could hear it.
We're never
no,
on.
and never. This is the first and last day.
First and last time
Yep.
we'll be on.
First and
there.
last day.
Amanda.
That should make you feel good, Amanda.
I do. That does make me feel good.
You were sad that people weren't responding to your email that announced that you were leaving, but he's blasting you.
he is
so.
blasting me.
We did have, so 2 emails went out. One congratulated someone on a new job, and then one announced that today's Amanda's last day. And I was at the Griffins game.
Mm-hmm.
So I walk out of the Griffins game, and there are 40 emails in my inbox.
Right.
And I go all the way to the bottom, and I start there, and I'm like, oh, okay, awesome, nice work. And then, oh, Amanda's leaving, okay. And then all of the responses are about, way to go, congrats, welcome to the team, you're awesome. And there's one Amanda. So there's one, hey, well, you'll be missed, Amanda. And I kind of laugh, and then Amanda comes in today and says, did you notice that only one person wrote to me and everyone else congratulated? Yeah, I did. I did notice that. Thought it was pretty funny.
Those 2 emails though went out very close to each other. So that's
Very,
probably why.
Yeah.
Very close.
People can't respond to
together.
more than one at a time.
No, and you don't know what.
You'll probably get an influx of email at about 10 oh no, you'll probably lose your email at 10.
Probably.
Oh no, the IT guys are work boyfriend.
Oh,
You're going to have
yeah.
email for years.
Wow, you'll have email.
You'll know everything that's going on around
You'll
here.
still have your benefits.
Yes, because he's in control of that.
He knows computers.
If he visits you, you'll have a very clean ceiling.
Oh yes, he does vacuum ceilings. Probably better than anyone I've ever.
Are you going? Is he going to visit you?
No, he is not going to visit me.
Because he's got a family. I
What?
mean, they would like
Right.
coming by you. You got a campsite there by your house
A
or in the
campsite?
yard. Yeah.
Don't your parents have a spare bedroom?
They
he and his
do,
wife
yeah.
and baby could stay in
They
there.
could.
Oh, how awkward is that, though? This is my at-work boyfriend and his wife and kid.
I think they probably would feel more comfortable in a hotel.
from a job
I think
that
everybody
I don't
would
have
feel more
anymore.
comfortable if they were to stay in a hotel if they
drove?
came and visited.
5 hours to come see me.
Hey, well, just to visit. I mean, you do that for friends, right? You have friends who come and visit you. And,
all the time.
And I go see friends. So if you're friends, you go.
Yeah.
Love it. Love it. He and his family the guest room, though, is Amanda's room.
Is there another guest room?
There are 2 guest rooms at my parents' house, yeah.
How many guests are they expecting?
Well, one of them,
Who's
one of
coming
them
It's a
to
is,
this
three-bedroom house.
yeah, one of
You're
them
used
is
to
like a
5
den.
people in a house, Curtis. When a
okay.
house only has 2 people, you get a lot of,
Okay.
sometimes. If you
Yeah.
have a 3-bedroom house, you get 2 extra bedrooms.
Okay, yeah, I have a five family. So
Right.
then every room is taken. We have
Right.
one room that's not even a bedroom being used as a bedroom. You
Oh,
know,
really?
It's like, well, and not at this house. This house had enough bedrooms,
Mm-hmm.
but at one, yeah, it was supposed to be like an office, and it's
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, this I guess, and it was all staged as an office when we walked in,
Right.
And so is this, as a matter of fact. Every house we look at has an awesome office or a fun computer room or like an
You got to
entertainment.
change it to a bedroom.
Always turns into a bedroom. And people say, you should have another kid. It's like, no. Then when am I going to lose?
Well, you have a basement.
I do have a basement.
Put Haley down there. She'd love that anyway. Then she could sneak out easier in 3 years.
She would love that. Crawling through the egress window with all the spiders and the dead moles.
Suddenly your egress windows will be so clean and you'll be like, why are the windows so clean?
What happened here?
Where are all the dead rodents and bugs?
I don't know.
I don't know, Dad.
I had to crawl out there. They thought there was a fire. I didn't know what was happening. Turns out it was a lamp.
Jimmy was waiting out there for me.
It was the lava lamp. Jimmy? Well, you tell Jimmy to stay off my property. Tell Jimmy to keep it in hands to himself. Jimmy?
What would you do if you found your 16-year-old daughter sneaking out to meet a boy?
Wow. Probably lock her.
You got 4
lock her
years
out.
to figure it out.
Probably lock her out.
Would you lock her out?
Yeah. So then she would have to knock, knock, knock. Oh, yeah. I always wonder, like you hear people, I had friends who would sneak back into their house and their parents would find out. Like they were waiting up for them to come in. I always wonder, why didn't they just lock the door?
Right.
That is the best
Absolutely.
thing. Then you got to ring the doorbell or figure out what to do.
And we didn't have cell phones back then, so it wasn't
Exactly.
like you could call your friend and say, come pick me up. I'm just going to stay the night at your house. I'll leave a
Exactly.
note on the door.
I got to get in before the end of the night. No, yeah, you just lock them out. Then
I could
that's
never do
it.
that because I was on the second floor. I wasn't breaking my neck to go hang out in the middle of the night.
When you're short.
Right, I'm super
So
short.
like your legs don't touch the ground.
Right.
And so you couldn't like hang there.
Right.
You were at a whole story in one half of a story, like you and your Uncle Dick would talk. If he goes halfway up a flight of stairs, he says, I am up one story and one half of a story.
Okay, so back to the original conversation we were having.
Okay.
Who wants to put down some cash that when we walk out of the studio,
Oh, it's changed?
no, our IT guy has turned it down.
Oh.
Still on, because he's not going to miss out on the last hour of
Well,
Amanda.
now he can hear us.
And that's what I'm saying.
No, I mean hear us discussing this. So whoever he wants to win.
Oh,
he will
right.
make
So, Amanda,
win.
what do you want to happen?
Leave it, Craig, please.
Yeah.
Connie and Curtis. Connie and